Hello and welcome to another episode of You Matter. My name is Bola, and this is where we remind you that you are your most important asset and that your actions and inactions matters. Last week we spoke about living for yourself. We would like to hear comments from you so that we will know how you're doing. If the series is being helpful to you, please do like and share and tell your friend to tell a friend about this page. Today we are going to be talking about respecting yourself and respecting your body. And no, this is not the one about do you know who I am? Do you know who my father is? No, this is not what we're talking about. We are talking about being respectful of your body, of yourself, so that you can command the respect that you deserve. So, the first thing I'm going to be talking about today is you cannot be a talkative. You have to know how to bridle your mouth. I always tell people it's not everything that you see that you need to speak about. It's not everything that needs your reaction. We cannot be a talkative. And in line with that is you have to be a person of your word. Is your yes, yes. When you say no, is it a no? You don't want to say something to somebody and they found out later that you were doing the opposite of what you said. And a lot of time, if you talk too much, you tend to lie. That's the next point. Don't be a liar. Do not be a liar. You cannot. Being a liar affects your integrity. I've heard people talk about people that they know that are liars, that when they say something, no, don't believe it. You don't want to be that person. Being respectful to yourself requires you to be a man or a woman of your word. When you said you were going to do this, do it. When you say you were going to be at the place at a time, be there. Be a person that your word can be counted on. Be a reliable person. So when you say something to somebody, they believe you. You said you were going to borrow somebody $100. They can go and rest because they know that you are going to come true for them. The other one is be honest. Be honest. A lot of these lines are interwoven because one has to do with the other. If you are lying, then there's no way you can be honest. Be honest. Somebody wants to do business with you. I'm not saying this is going to be in place of a contract, but somebody should be able to recommend you as a honest person. Like if I have a business that I want to give to somebody, I want to give it to somebody that I know is reliable, that I know that they are trustworthy. When they commit to starting a project, they are in fact going to finish properly. So be honest and be loyal. The definition of being loyal that I have says giving or showing firm, constant support, okay, to a person or to an institution. So if you gave your word that you're going to be contributing this as a support to somebody on a monthly basis, for example, then you have to be loyal. You have to continue to give that support. Your support, they should be able to count on it because you gave your word. And that's an example of being loyal. Carry yourself with respect. And on this one, I say that the respect that you want to receive, you have to give it first. Are you respectful of other people? Are you respectful of other people's time, of other people's resources? How do you talk to people? Do you talk down on people because you think you're older, or because you think you're rich, or because you think you're famous, or because you are in a place of authority, does that mean that the people under you should be talked down on or should be disrespected? Be respectful, because if you are respectful to other people, then you in turn get that. Have you ever wondered how when you go on the street and you smile to people and they 99% of the time smiles back? Not because you know them, not because they know you, but because when you're nice to people, it's reciprocal. And that's the other thing I'm going to talk about. Be nice. Be nice. Especially to the people that have nothing over you. Be nice. Your being nice to them in turns give you peace, and it's a form of self-care because when you feel good about yourself, you make somebody else feel good, then you are good. Mind your business. Not invited? Don't go. Not included in the conversation? Don't invite yourself. There's a lot of things that doesn't need your contribution, doesn't need your reaction, and that is a form of self-respect. Again, I will also say be selective of your friends. Be selective of your friends. Even the Bible says that the company of the fool will perish. Basically means that if you keep company of fools, then you're a fool. Be selective of your friends. Again, you are the CEO of your life. Hire and fire accordingly. And that is a form of self respect. Being respectful of yourself means there's some places that you will not be found. There's some conversations that you will never be involved in. And there is some places that you will never go. That is self respect. And self respect also can be spelled self control. Because it takes self control, self discipline for you to not get yourself involved in these things. Be respectful of yourself. Choose your friends wisely. The people that you surround yourself with, they are very important to your moving up in life, to your success or failure in life. Don't be a people pleaser. You cannot please everybody, so don't even try. Do whatever satisfies your conscience, and you know that you are. As for me as a Christian, when I know that as my conscience is satisfied and I'm in the will of God, everything else doesn't matter. You cannot please everybody, so don't even try to be a people pleaser. And then take care of your body, because your body is the temple of God. When I'm saying this, I mean, what do you eat? Do you exercise? Do you do your annual checkup? How do you take care of yourself? Your body is the temple of God. Taking care of yourself is respecting yourself because you respect the body in which you are in. And naturally, when you do a lot of these things that I've mentioned, there shouldn't be a lot of reasons when you need to apologize. But when you do need to apologize, when you've done something wrong, don't be too big to apologize. That is a form of self respect. That people know that you are a person of your word, and if for any reason something doesn't work out, you are not too big to apologize. And lastly, respecting yourself also means respecting the boundaries that you set for yourself. Maybe your bedtime, maybe the people that you don't want to talk to anymore, the places that you don't want to go to, some friends that you're trying to do away with. Respect the boundaries that you set for yourself. And if anything on or anyone is no longer fulfilling the purpose that is meant to fulfill, do away with them. Do away with them. And this is all I have for you on this episode of Practical Self Care. Today, again, the topic is respecting yourself. Till next time, don't forget that you are your most important asset and that your actions and inactions matters. Please do like and share this post and tell your friend about it so that this can reach more people. Again, you never know who you might be helping. Thank you and see you next week. Bola of You Matter.